everybody, Doreen at Door Designs. Happy Wednesday. I know typically it's Wreath Kit Wednesday, but today I made an executive decision and decided not to make wreath kits. I had a lot of orders that had Valentine's stuff included, so I really want to try to get everything out the next day or same day. So everything's gone. So I decided today, instead of doing the kits, just to do a design because I haven't done a design for a while. And then I'm also going to be doing a design tomorrow. So on today's design, we're going to be doing a St. Patrick's Day design on a 21-inch oval grapevine. I've already got the bow made, but what I want to kind of show you on this one is a lot of the people ask me how I even start putting my florals together, greenery together, you know, what's going to work. So we're going to actually kind of put a bouquet together of the greenery that's going to go in this design. And like I said, I've already got some styrofoam here in the middle. So we're going to put all of our stems coming from the middle, coming up, and we're going to put our bow and shamrocks and stuff like that around it. But this way, by us putting it together first, you can kind of see if you like it or not. So I'm going to go ahead and start, and I'm going to probably have my back to you a little bit so you can see. And this is the technique I do a lot when I do arrangements. Oh, I think I just scooted the table. When I do arrangements in a vase, is kind of put it together first, zip tie it, and then drop it in the vase. So we're going to go ahead and start out, and I'm going to kind of measure, and I want this kind of tall, because that's going to be my tallest piece that's going to fill in, except I might have a few whimsical things. So then what I do is I just start taking different greenery I like, and we're going to start layering it. So there's my back piece, and we're just going to start putting some pieces in. I got to quit touching the table, don't I? So I've got 4 pieces going together right there. So then I kind of take it to my wreath base and look at it, and it's getting nice and full. And I've already got my bow made, so I can kind of put that next to it and see if I want to make it any fuller or not. I'm going to add a little bit more to it, but you can make your design as full as you want. So we're going to take this over. I want to add a little bit more of yellow in it. So we're going to add a piece there. And some bright yellow. So let's just add some in. I'm putting this brighter yellow on all 3 sides. So I have some over here, I've got some in the middle, and I've got some over here on this side. So then you can kind of, and I pull mine apart quite a bit because I like mine nice and loose. Okay, so here's kind of what it looks like. And then here's what it's going to look like when we put it in the center of the wreath. So nice and full. Now, what I could have done, but I already put in my styrofoam and I've already got it glued in. Had I been thinking about it, I wouldn't have put the styrofoam in. I would just zip tie this or use a pipe cleaner or whatever you have wire, and you could have just dropped that right in the base of your grapevine and zip tied it in. But since I've already got this done, I'm going to have to glue mine in. So then what I do when I'm going to glue it in, I just take each piece and I start from my back and I work my way forward. So I'm going to take my longest piece back here. After I get it untangled here. I'm going to cut it down just a little bit. dip it in some glue. And stick it right down the middle. So then all I'm going to do is take my pieces all around it and start gluing them in, just like I had them in my hand. It also makes your designing go much quicker because you know already that you like the look you're gonna end up with. I'm going to cut this one a little bit shorter. I don't like it quite that long. And I'm going to cover all the styrofoam when I get everything put in, so it won't look, you won't see all that styrofoam. You won't see the mechanics of it. Okay, see how nice and fast that went? Nice and full, sticking away from the wreath. Now we're going to put a little bit filler down at the bottom, and I'm going to use some ivy. I typically don't make a lot of St. Patrick's Day wreaths. It's not really a big request that I get, but I do like to have some in my shop, so I'll have about 3 or 4 in there by tomorrow. I added one earlier, and then this one will be going in also. And then I've also got some bows made that I'll be posting those in there. So all I'm doing now is just filling in. Okay, I'm going to stop for a while I put my bow and stuff on. But before we even put on the bow and stuff, this is kind of a design and these florals that you could use all summer long. So you could switch out your bow. So right now we're going to put the St. Patrick's Day bow on it, but you could put any bow and ribbons you wanted, or you don't even have to have a bow, and just use this all summer long. But ours is going to have a St. Patrick's Day look to it. And I'm just zip tying the bow in. We'll cut that off. Okay, look how cute that looks with the bow on it. So we'll fluff that out a little more. And we'll curl these. And we're going to add some more filler in there. But I think I want to put the shamrock on it because it is for St. Patrick's Day. And I just got these at the Dollar Tree. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a skewer, I'm going to cut it down, and I'm just going to hot glue it in the back. And then I'm going to stick the skewer down through the grapevine. So I'm just going to take this and go right up the back. And then just cut that down. I'm going to glue that in there. And then what you can do is take another piece of the skewer, come back in through the back with some hot glue and stick it right in the shamrock, and give it a second. So I'm just going to take it, dip it in my electric skillet, and I'm going to come straight through the back. We're just going to go so far in, and then we'll cut that off. We'll let that dry. And then I'm going to do another shamrock down here at the bottom. And these skewers you can buy anywhere, Walmart. So we're just going to stick that right up in there. Okay, now we're going to add a little more filler because I don't want that to stick out so full. I want it to have a softer look to it. So we're going to take some more of our ivy here and soften it up. So see how easy and quick it was by the time we went ahead and made what I'm going to call your floral bouquet. It kind of took all the guessing out of it. We're adding a few more little yellow flowers, just some filler. Fluff our bow out. And look how cute of a wreath you have. Nice and full. And then, like I said, after St. Patrick's Day, all you'd have to do is remove your 2 shamrocks, and you could just take your cutters and cut off your bow with your zip tie and put you a new spring bow on, and you can still use the same base that you have. So easy wreath to make, but you still have a good punch, a lot of color, and it'll look adorable on your front door for the St. Patrick's Day season. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick one. Look, we got this one done in 15 minutes. Now, I did have the bow made, but I hope that kind of helps you pick out some greenery, kind of play with it, kind of make your bouquet a little bit. You can play around with it and add and take away. And then once you have it, like I said, you could have zip tied it and just dropped it in and zip tied it to the base, but I didn't think about that soon enough. So tomorrow we're going to start on some bunnies, but I got to show you real quick the 2 bunnies. Okay, I got these this week at Randolph Mercantile. And that's a local store for those of you that don't know. It's a local store. She doesn't ship, but she has some of the most unique things. So these are my 2 latest bunnies. So I don't know if I'm going to do them in 2 wreaths or if I'm going to do 2 centerpieces, but these are going to be top on my list to design with right away, because I'm excited to see how they're going to turn out in a design. So thank you for watching me. I'm going to do another quick video, so you're going to see too. The second video I'm going to do real quick will be on my designing board and my tools and my glue guns and all that kind of stuff, because I get so many questions. I want to go ahead and put it in a quick video, so that way you guys will just have one spot that you'll have to go to. So once again, thanks for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow when I'm going to be decorating a bunny. Take care. Bye-bye.